who is your role model and why?
My role model would have to be Mark Zuckerberg because the way he has developed his company, and we've actually met a few times, and he's just a wonderful person. I mean, he's not. I understand his story, and he just has. I mean, when you meet him in person, he's just he has this way of communicating with you, and he has this way of explaining that is so like profound at the same time that it's not. I mean, he has. I just before I met him, he was my idol as well, and I learned a lot about him. So when I met him, I was like, oh, you did this. So I mean, we had so much to talk about. My idol is him because just the way he developed his company and the way he is managing everything and the way he's got so famous and so rich, you know. I mean, yeah. I mean, that would have to be my idol.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me about a project or accomplishment that you consider to be the most significant in your career so far.
A project that is significant in my career.
That you've accomplished, that you feel.
That I accomplished.
That you consider that it's pretty, significant.
Early in 2014, XpressWeb Corporation, my company, actually developed XpressWeb Foundation, which is an organization that is actually trying to sort of, it's a prevention organization that actually helps prevent cybercriminal. Cyber criminality, and that was a success because we were actually able to be contacted by the right people, and we were actually able to contact the right connections to actually develop the organization and help out in several cases. So I feel really accomplished on that certain part of the deal because we've had success with the organization as well. And we didn't put that much money into it, so it's good. It's a good feeling when you don't put that much money, and it actually gets somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
So I
and
guess
it's called cyber criminality.
It's like a cybercrime prevention organization.
Okay.
So I mean,
like better than Norton.
No, it's not a software. It's just a service that we provide. I mean, we have people working for us, and we tell them basically what to do, and they help us do it. I mean, we do research in internet-related things.
Got it.
So like fraud, several other things.
Bad stuff.
Exactly.
So, since you are 18 and you're already beginning to, not beginning, you've already had success in your life. Well, at what age did you actually have this idea?
I guess it started at the age of 15 because I would ask my mom every day. I would ask my parents every day, what should I be? Like, I could be a police officer. No, Nick, you're not fit. I mean, okay, I could be an accountant. No, because you're not good in math. And you're not going to get far in math because of your learning disabilities. Oh, okay, I could be a garbage man. I mean, I didn't know. I was just trying to find a career path. And I would really ask every day. I mean, you know how I am.
I do, and and this is the question that I'm sure everyone's going to be asking, because when you say 15 and you say that you're looking for a career and that you're asking every day, that isn't something you hear every day. So why at 15 was it important for you to actually...
I needed to do a project, that was for sure. And I was really into making movies at the time, making music, and I was like, oh, I could be a movie producer, and I could be a composer, an artist, but no, because I mean, I'm not gonna make money playing piano in bars. I mean, I'm not gonna be wealthy off of that.
Right. Okay.
But I mean, I guess I came to a point where I had to really find out what I wanted to do. So at 15, 15, 16, in my classroom, I remember this, it was in Mr. DeCroon's class, it was in my English class, and I sat down with one of my friends. His name was Connor McKenzie. I will gladly say his name because he had a passion for recycling, and he had a vision on, I could change the way people think on how to recycle, or just the way he had a vision on the way he could actually change the world, and that was his vision. I thought to myself, like, changing the world is a big thing. I mean, changing the world is overseeing just a city, a country. So I thought to myself, how could I actually make money with the things I love to do, like technology, music, movies, and how could I actually make it work, making money, helping people. So I guess that's where I started to come with a concept, and I came with so many concepts that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what were the other ones that you came before?
I came up with developing. I mean, I had seen I had really just had a glance of the Xbox 360 web browser, and I thought to myself, what if I could make a web browser that looked like that with that kind of graphics onto my computer as a software? And then Windows 8 came out, and it looked exactly like I wanted to make it, weirdly. But I mean, I came up with softwares that I could make. I didn't know how to program them correctly. But I mean, I came up with different things that I could do, like an online site that would analyze your PC and scan your information for viruses. I couldn't do that because there were so many contradictions, I think it's called. There was so many just so many restraints from that. I mean, there was so many problems with developing that. So I mean, I wasn't able to do that. That was a thing.
Have you had any advice from people who were once in your shoes? So since you said that you mentioned that you spoke to Mark, since he's kind of like the pioneer as far as
social.
Well, not social, but just as far as being a young person and being so successful so fast.
Yeah.
Did he give you any advice what to avoid of certain experiences that he went through? Did he give you any advice?
He told me to always read every contract correctly.
Oh, okay.
He did tell me that because he told me that you're just going to one day you're just going to sign a contract and it can ruin your career. He did tell me that, and I do remember it because that was last week.
Okay.
I do remember that.